Now, I don't know about you guys, but after a long day of work, I really don't want to cook anything. So I'm going to cook 2 meals that you can make beforehand and then stick in the fridge and enjoy the whole week. So the first thing you can make is chili. Just kidding, we make our own. As far as I'm concerned, chili only needs 3 things. 1, beans. 2, tomatoes. And 3, some kind of chili. If the chili has no beans, it is for hot dogs. I'm using stuff from a can because I'm lazy, but if you have more time on your hands or fancy yourself a chef, you can use fresh stuff. I'm going to start with chili beans because, self-explanatory. Next up, I have pinto beans. I get them at Chipotle sometimes and I like them, so they're going in. Lastly is dark red kidney beans. You could use light red, but I would not use human. For tomatoes, I have petite diced in the can, and also the paste variety. As much as I don't like Chipotle, I like Chipotle, so I'm putting in Chipotles. Make sure there's no dust on the lid. You don't want that getting in the chili. Some people don't like the bean juice. I don't really care, so I'm putting it in. The lid can come out. If you're wondering why I got both diced and paste tomatoes, it's because the flavor comes from the paste and the texture comes from the diced. I'm going to cut up the chipotles so you do not have to chew through an entire pepper. For being Chipotle, this smells like barbecue. If you were my mother, you would stop here. But I am not her, so I'm going to put in some spice. You could use really whatever you want. When you make chili, you kind of just make it your own. I like to take a good sniff of the spice, and if I like the way it smells, it goes in the pot. Let's start simple. Chili powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, black pepper, don't forget the lid, garlic, some of this stuff vampire site, onion, thyme, I'm out of thyme, cumin, curry powder, mustard powder. Yeah, just use it all. Whatever this is. Just getting it is solid. Basil and rosemary. Once all of that is in there, just give it a good stir. You want to make sure that it is swimming enough. If it does not look like there is enough water, then add a little on top. And if you noticed, I did not add any salt. I like to do that after it is done cooking. I think that is good. I'll give you a look. Yeah, what do you think? I think it looks like chili. Now for the easy part, you just put it on the stove for a while. While I had the chili cooking off, we're going to make number 2. Number 2 being overnight oats. I'm going to make these as simple as you possibly could. No, it is not because I forgot half the ingredients. So you really only need 4 things. Obviously you're going to want oats, some kind of milk, a little bit of salt, and some kind of sugar or substitute. And normally I would add a bit of honey and yogurt. I'll tell you later. I like to keep things simple. I'm going to have a 1-to-1 ratio of oats to milk. I'm using unsweetened original almond milk. If I'm using oats, why would I use oat milk? You're going to want to put in just enough salt to question why you are even doing it. Sweetener, add, if you like sweet, add more. If you don't like sweet, add less. I've got this monk fruit sweetener. It is basically like sugar, but a little bit healthier. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so that seems good. Now normally if I was making this, I would have a bit of honey and some kind of dairy-free yogurt to add to this. The honey adds the honey flavor and the yogurt, a nice bit of cream. Obviously I forgot to buy those things, but I looked in the fridge and I had coffee cake oat milk creamer. Hopefully that does not taste terrible. Anything else you want to mix in, like seeds, I would wait until this has absorbed some of the milk. In the past I've added chia seeds a bit too early, and they kind of just took all the milk away from the oat. Make sure you leave a little space for your add-ins later, or other stuff. But at this point, just put the lid on it and stick it in the fridge and wait. I think it is time for a bit of a taste test. Not bad. Obviously needs some salt, so I will add it now. I think it is spicy enough as is, but I'm going to show you a pro gamer move. Take a little hot sauce, and give it a couple drops. Oh yeah, much better now. Now that hits the spot. Now that's what I call chili. Fresh chili. It's pretty good right off the heat. I'll come back in maybe tomorrow and try it after it has been sitting in the fridge for a couple of hours. Meal prep.
Chili bowl. Chili bowl. Chili bowl. Fire!
Today is tomorrow, and now I have chili. Now you could eat chili cold if you wanted. I might call you a weirdo if you do, so I heated mine up just a bit. Sometimes when you make soup and stuff, the moisture kind of goes away overnight. This looks like it held on to most of it. Man, I really like chili. Yeah, to me, I think I put in just enough spice. It is not burning my mouth, but it is giving me the hiccups. If I were not so lazy, instead of using powdered garlic and onion, I would use fresh stuff. It would add a bit more variety in the texture, and I think it would make it a bit less grindy and thick. This has no meat in it, and I would not add any. I like the way the chili turned out, so let's hope the oats are the same. As you can see, pretty much all the milk has been absorbed. It is no Dairy Queen Blizzard, but you could maybe turn it upside down. I really like the way the coffee cake creamer is making this smell. I'm eating this cold. If you were going to eat it hot, why not just make it fresh? I was worried the creamer was going to turn out bad, but it reminds me of one of those instant bags. I could eat the rest of this plain, no problem, but that is no fun. So, I got some add-ins. Why is that wet? To start, let's put a bit of cinnamon on. I have some golden flax seeds. They don't really taste like anything, but it is a nice mouthfeel. And also a good bit of fiber. Nuts. Not too many. I did not have any fresh fruit, so dried stuff it is. And lastly, the one thing I did remember to buy. Chocolate chips. The chocolate is going to make this not vegan, but give that a stir. Doesn't that look fun? The chocolate chips and the nuts are a good crunch. The cranberries give you something to chew on, and with the flaxseed, does something, I guess. I used to always make overnight oats, and I don't know why I ever stopped. I'm going to start again. Well, those were two meals that I can easily make. If you're cooking either of these, the chili, you know, if you're not messing around, maybe takes 5 or 10 minutes of prep time. And then, you know, 15-20 minutes on the stove. And the oats, those are maybe 5 minutes total. So you have what, 25-30 minutes to make yourself a whole week of meals? I'd say that's a pretty excellent use of your time. Both of these things you can also mix up and make your own. You know, they do not have to be vegan. They do not have to be vegetarian. You can use normal dairy instead of fake dairy. You want meat and chili? Add meat. Just make sure the beans are there. And really, you can make these as healthy or as unhealthy as you wish. Or you could add more chocolate chips. It is up to you. Okay, bye.